Hi everyone, it's Killshot99 Gaming. This is Playdead Live, the ISLES VOX versus MIR. We are back. We missed a Friday night. We missed a Saturday night, but we're good to go tonight. So before we get too far into tonight's stream, if I cough or clear my throat live, I apologize in advance. I get into the games. I'll try to mute when possible, but I can't promise anything. I'm still getting through the weather, but I am ready to go tonight. Nothing could be more exciting to me than this match, because we've got the defending champions versus the team that has won more championships than anybody, and they are both battling for a victory. I mean, they're both 0-2, so this is a very important game early in the season. Can you guys believe we are already on the third match for these teams? The third match. I mean, we started the season and it's already flying by. So we've got really, really good stuff. Am I coming through loud and clear? Can everybody hear me okay? So give me a 999 if you guys can hear me. Hopefully I don't sound too nasally on a couple things, but hopefully they're legal. They're all legal. But yeah, I'm certainly getting my feet back underneath me. So before we start, how about Valar, the super chat? Hello, 999 Army Kills, great mods, channel members, PDL players, sponsors, bundle, box, burn coin, and kills coin. Good luck to all the teams tonight. So we got some cool stuff we're going to show you guys tonight. You guys know I rant and rave about Busy Bee because she's an amazing map maker. But you know what? We got a new master statistician. So I'm going to show you guys something tonight created by our very own Julia, the assassin. Created something for you guys. So you guys do know that we are keeping up with PCP. So I don't know what you guys want to do. I don't know if you guys want to see the PCP rankings, the regular rankings, get into the bundle, talk about the gear, play. What do you guys want to do? What are you guys in the mood for? Because I am raring to go. So let's start out with let's give a little props to the team play first. So team play, we'll take a quick look at the rankings. As you guys know, last week we had the closest game in the history of Playdead Live. We've had ties before, but a 2-point win by Team Arc in a very, very tough environment going into VOX. You can see we got Sly at 2-0. We got Arc at 2-0. They will be battling Wednesday night for first place. But this game tonight is a team needs to get their momentum going. So both teams still figuring out the aisle, but they want to play hard. You can see Sly, look at that point differential, 1466. Arc, 557. VOX playing tough. MIR, a couple of tough games. They haven't had their full lineups yet. They've been short. You know, a star player every time they played. You can see the remainder of the month. You can see all those matches we got lined up. And over on the right, just as a reminder, last season was VOX season. VOX has a lot of pride, and they are super, super tough team to play. So I'm looking for them to make a strong comeback tonight, and MIR as well. So that is the team ranks. So this is just a brief glimpse of the PCPs. So don't get too caught up into it just yet. It will change. Remember, these are only 2 games each. So we've got first, second, third, fourth, and fifth all posted. Some of them are duplicates. But as we get further in the season, people start to distinguish themselves from each other. So here we go. This is your first look at tonight's PCP standings. All right, so take a quick look at the grid over on the left side, and you can see all the visuals for you guys. So we've got the top category we have ranked up there. These are individual accolades, and again, they will change throughout the season. Some are duplicate, but you can see in the bomber position, most gold bars up to this point. You can see Deadly Dimes with 2. You can see Kel with 2. And then a whole bunch of people with 1. Rocket Trigger, Dow, Riley, Bonnie, Jim, and also Cat. So if you guys can take a quick look at those standings. Then you go down to the DZ. You've got Rajin, Ocean Man. Rajin 200 points. Ocean Man 125. Kel with 100. You can see Valar on the board. Julie J, Cat, also Crimson. So, again, I don't have pictures of everybody, but we will once we get a little bit of separation. We'll have the top 5 depicted. So, we've got rover position. Look at the ruffled feathers. We got B-Dub with 2 ruffled feathers. You can see 50 points. And you got Dimes, Julia, Kel, Tiny, and Jim as well. And then we go down to the cannonballs. And the cannonballs, you've got Dimes, Cat, B-Dub, Jim, and also Fly Rod in the mix as well. So you got a lot of deadly dimes up there. So one could make the argument she is out of the gates and looking like an MVP type of season to kick off. Now, this is not the only thing that you guys are going to use for your voting, but you are going to see some things shift throughout the season. So pay close attention. You might get, 10 cannonballs and somebody else may have 5. It doesn't mean that they're the best tank in the game. It is something that you use in addition to the eye test. So while you're playing, you know the good players. You know there are players that might set people up but not actually get the ruffled feather. But people that do it consistently, this is going to be a good gauge, and you'll see how it changes throughout the season. So this is something brand new for you guys. This, everybody, is our PCP rankings. So I'm going to take you guys to the let's go to the war bundle. Tonight's war bundle, everybody, and it has all new gear. All new gear. This one is loaded. This is actually one of my favorite bundles to do because we close out a gear set, which is the Ethereum. This is the 14th piece of Ether gear. And at the same time, I like to kind of bring the next gear in with a bang. So we've got the final piece of Ether gear with Mind Meld on it. That means you guys will have it for a couple of months. And the brand new Phantasm mask. And Phantasm, the stats are beyond belief, but the abilities are incredible. This, I said when Ether came out, Ether was the most lethal gear that we had put out to date. Well, this one is a very cunning, very sly type of gear. It has some things that you can do, and I'll get into that in 1 second. So a lot of these are by request. Also, I have to mention to you guys, we got a box event tomorrow, so I know you guys have been longing for this box event, and triple dimes was requested. Now, I do have to say, some of you guys in the box event just like to say, Kel, triple dimes that. The reality is many of you are out of triple dimes potions. So before you triple dimes it, Kel is going to do a check to make sure that you have them on hand so you can't just load up your dead dimes. So here we go, and I'll get to that in a second. Silver bundle tonight, ASC, Iron, 2 Infernos, Essence Smoke by request, 5 post-battle pet revives. Go over to, give you 2 Hexite, 2 Dyneema, 1 of each of your waxes. Red, we mixed it up a little bit tonight. We got Dire Red, we got Thrill Smoke by request, Glyph of Havoc, Lagoon Rubies, Red Gel, 2 of those, Red Summon Skins, Stellar Skins, back by request. Very big request. They weren't in the last couple bundles. You got them tonight in the red bundle. We got Mag 7, Super 8, 1 of each of your potions, E3, Fury 4, Frantic 5, Savage 6. Go over to the gold, mixed up a little bit as well too. Got Glyph of Valor, Dire Blue, Lagoon Sapphire, Bionic Torso Scarlet, Gold Weapon Skins, Bionic Torso Onyx, Silver Skins back in this bundle. They weren't in the last 2 bundles. Bionic Torso Teal and Onyx Skins. And that's right, I'm giving you 1 triple dimes. These are, they're going to become very, very scarce, especially as we get closer to the portal, because dead dimes are going to be more valuable than ever. So use them wisely. Use them at the right time. So there's a triple dimes potion as a bonus between the gold and the green. Move over to the green. We've got Sapphire, Pearl, Torsos, Mania by request, Iconic, Armor Skins, Arrowhead, Spider Silk, Platinum Skins by request, Healing Brew, and Healing Whiskey. And as we get closer and closer to the event, I told you guys we would be announcing it. We're not ready to announce the next event yet. So what I did is I'm adding extra bonus items to the bonus. So you will get your rewards for the next event. We got the arcade event coming up in a couple of weeks. But because we don't have the giveaways that we had, like the gavels, like the treasure maps, so on and so forth, look at what we got up top for you guys. We're going to create a specialty category right there. That is the Dire Death Gem. Now, I'm going to tell you why these the specific gems and the medleys are very important, because if you look at the stats on the Phantasm gem, you're going to see how it's different. So Gold Summon Skins Mythic, there is your ether piece. So check this out. All right, your ether band, the stats on this, highest health we've ever put on a piece of gear, 350, 220, B100, AP 70, and 50 Mind Melt, because you're going to have this for a couple of months. It's the final piece of the set. Now, you know that when you get an ether piece, you also get what? You get the ether gem. Stats on this PvP gem are D40 AP2. Now, you're probably looking at the Phantasm gem saying, well, wait a minute. It's less damage. Well, it is. But look at what else is in there. Look at the total stats on this gem. So even though the AP2 is not on the PvP gem, the health that you're getting on this is H30, D30. Now, why this is important is because I could see some cases where some people might want to get medleys, they might want to get Dire Death, and they may have other people in the faction that could benefit from multiple of these Phantasm gems. You could benefit from some of them. But if you're a player that likes to go heavy after AP, there's only so many slots you can put in there. So if you have Dire, you're going to get AP3 out of Dire. Wouldn't this H30 be really nice to set another player up that might have just got another piece of gear? So what this gem does is it gives your whole faction more versatility. It gives you more versatility as well, because you may say, look, 2 or 3 of these, I'm good. I got enough health, but I'm going to have 14 of these by the end of the season. Well, why don't I take 10 of these and trade them to one of my faction mates and let them load up on some health, because their gear might not be quite to par of my gear. So you'll see how this works out. But the reason these stats are so inflated on the Phantasm gem is just for that reason. So yes, you do lose a little bit of damage. Yes, you lose a little bit of AP, but you now have specialty gems that make up that. And if I'm going heavy in AP, more than likely, if I've got 30 gem slots, by the end of the season, I'm probably going to have 20 Dire Death anyway. So I'm going to have 3 or 4 extra of these that I wouldn't have used because I would have used Dire Death. Or I might use Dire Medley and I might get the Ignite. Or I might go Dire Base and I might... You see where I'm going with that. All right. Now, enough talking about the gems. I didn't bring you guys all here to talk about PvP gems. I really want you guys to understand the impact and how good this Phantasm mask is going to be. It is mysterious. It is wicked. So this, everybody, is the Phantasm mask. And it has a brand new ability. First of all, H350 ties the ether band, highest health in the game. So you do get some protection out of this gear. D250, highest damage ever in the game. Base 130, highest base ever in the game. And the first ever AP 80 piece. So the stats, just the stats alone, if it didn't have brand new abilities, would be enough to make this set of gear incredible. But I do think the Haunt feature is going to be one of the trickiest and deceptive plays in the game. So I'm going to explain to you what Haunt 10 does. It has a flavor. You guys probably remember a couple of years ago, we rolled out some gems, these Venom gems, that you could actually take things away from people. Well, the Haunt feature is going to do just that. So if you haunt a player, that is your ability. You can reduce one of their stats by 10%. You can haunt one player up to 5 times, but you have to pick a different core stat every time. So I could say, I'm going to haunt 10, Craven Light, Armor Pen, and I'm going to lower his armor pen 10%. Then another player on my team could haunt 10 Craven Light for damage and lower his damage by 10%. Or I could lower his health if I want to attack him. I could lower his base if I want to attack him. Or my team could go after 5 different players and say, I'm going to haunt that person to lower their damage. Somebody else can haunt this person to lower their AP. Somebody else can haunt this person to lower their APR. There are 5 basic stats: health, damage, base, armor pen resist. You get to choose. Now, it is likely you will see more haunt gear throughout the season, which means the percentages will only go up. So it's going to be a very, very revengeful, spiteful, make your move, attack. How long does the haunt last? The whole game. This is an effect that lasts the entire game. So, now, you can load up more of it, of course. I mean, now, it does not persist through death. You die, your stats reset. But it does last the entire game. So, certainly you're going to want to inflate certain things. So, if you've got 3,000 health, somebody haunts you at 20%, you're losing 600. So, you're going to start to look at the way you buff your stats. Now, on the flip side, 10% of 1,000 is only 100. I mean, guess you could look at it from both ways. You can't, because, answer that question, Dimes. Why can you not take it away with Mind Flay yet? You know why you can't. No, Mind Flay. Yes, Mind Flay does not work on the most current set of gear. It only works on titled abilities. Now, I am going to make the announcement. Kel, can we find out? Can we post the bundles here? Now, I need you guys to do me a favor. If you have collected the entire set of ether gear after tonight, now you can't use it tonight because you don't have it on. So you don't get credit for it yet. Give me a 999 if you have all the ether pieces. I see Samurai, Football, Jim, Dimes, Moonshot, Father Ron, Valar, Bones, B-Dub, J-Law, Dow, Craven, Flyrod, Pope, Cat, Busy, Trigger, Jules, E-Beach, Crimson, Tiny, Rajin, and Kel. Now, if the question ever comes up, why do you want, maybe you got 10 pieces or 12 and not 14. Here's why you want all the pieces of ether. Because you can't use the ability tonight, but starting Wednesday, those of you that have all the ether pieces get the title of Guardian. And the Guardian ability is 1 permanent Mind Flay. So that means as you get Phantasm gear, you will always have the ability to take away someone's ability because of your title. And it was the perfect thing to add to the set. And I did. I will tell you, I went back and forth on whether I would add a little bit of Mind Blast or Mind Flay as a permanent ability. And what I realized is Mind Blast will be a continual stat. Mind Blast will be around. So it was a much stronger ability to give all the Guardians one permanent Mind Flay rather than a few points. You won't miss a lot of Mind Blast. Mind Blast will cycle. There will be more Mind Blast, but 50 points of Mind Blast would have helped. But one Mind Flay is such a more permanent. It's just a cool thing. So, it's the right thing for the set. All right, everybody. I see tonight's bundles. You guys have seen the brand new gear. So let me show you as we just. Can we take a survey again? All right, I'm going to ask you guys again, and I'm going to get all over the place. What is your favorite set of Play Dead Live PvP gear? Type it in chat right now. This is the Ether set, so you guys can see all the different pieces up there. Amazing set. We had Talon, Ward, Azel, Bandit, Cinder, Fallacy. Ah, there we go. All right, I'm already getting Phantasm. We're already getting votes for Phantasm. Love it. All right, so I'll also show you guys. I mean, this is, it's early. I mean, Ether's good. Phantasm's good. I mean, there's so many good things. Eventually, I mean, who knows what we're going to introduce next. But I know that Phantasm's going to have some crazy, crazy, wicked stuff. And I do want to give a shout out to all of our super fans. And thank you, all you guys that, gave me good wishes the last couple days. So I want to thank all of you guys, all of our super fans. Trigger's Army, it is date night. And as you guys know, look, you never can tell what could come up next. So, all right. Inventory team, be ready to go because we are going to get into tonight's starting lineup. So let me get pre-match buffs to all the players playing tonight. Cat, J-Law, Rajin, Trigger, Kel, Samurai, Moon, B-Dub, Football, Father Ron, Deacon, Flyrod, Nixie, and Unforeseen. Give me your pre-match buffs. We got a good one in store for you guys tonight. And we got a little bit of extra time to make up because, well, I mean, we rolled out a brand new gear set. It's a big deal. Good to see the champ Flyrod back tonight. We got Unforeseen back tonight. We got full teams on both sides of the battlefield tonight. And this is only our 5th game of the season, but it's the 3rd one for each of these teams. And the gameplay just gets better and better and better. A lot of thought, a lot of planning. Some items have changed hands. We got some new cosmics that'll be in play this week. And I'm so used to Friday nights. It was different. It was different not doing Play Dead Live on Friday night for sure. But we are back. We got a full week in store for you guys. We got a match tonight, box event tomorrow night. Wednesday night, we got another match. We got Dark Crypts coming back at you Friday night, and we'll either have a Clash or a Portal. I think we're going to have a brand new Portal update coming this week. That's what the hope is. All right, so let's see if we got all of our pre-match buffs. I think we do. All right, everybody, get ready to go. This is a big one. Tonight's starting lineup is as follows. I'm taking you down to the MIR Isles, everybody. Oh, look at this beautiful map. And lots of PCPs on the line tonight. Here we go, everybody. We've got, well, happy birthday, Mother Ron. You better believe it. Mom Ron, happy birthday. All right, tonight's starting lineup, we got for the MIR Marauders in their home field, beautiful home field. We got Moonshot, in the DZ position, followed by Trigger in the bomber position. Trigger be followed by Samurai in the tanking role tonight. Samurai followed by Reijin in the rover position. Reijin followed by Kel in the bomber position. She's on a lot of leaderboards up there. Kel followed by J-Law in the tank position. B-Dub closing it out as doing a lot of work in the rover position. And finishing out for VOX, the defending Defender of the Year, Cat in the DZ. So once again, Moon, Trigger, Samurai, Reijin, Kel, J-Law, B-Dub, and Cat. Moonshot. 15 seconds. Get your move in. Welcome back, Moonshot. We got Moonshot back. We got Amanda back. We got Fly Rod back. We got full house tonight. It's the way PDL should be. Boston Main Street. Heel and Seal. Plum Arrow to Trigger. All right, Boss to Main. Moon playing Boss in 1 with Cap in 3. Dropping a Heel and Seal. And Trigger, you got a Plum Arrow incoming. Ron and team, what do you guys think about that? Moon, all you got to do is turn the volume up and I will be screaming in your ear for 3 hours, so you'll make it. Ron says, wait, captains, be quick tonight. I'm going to push the game. We're about 10 minutes behind, but I got a feeling we can get a fast-moving first round. Red Psycho from Trigger. Moon was expecting the Psycho, which is why he played the Heel and Seal. Very smart. First Psycho of the board. The red is going to hit his absorption. Doesn't deal any damage to him, and the Heel and Seal will resolve. Smart move, a step ahead of the competition. Trigger, you're up. At the start of Moonshot's turn, he is going to get that seal, and if he would have lost 10, he would have gotten it back. Look, there's very few people ever played Play Dead Live that I put to sleep. So I don't think that's going to happen tonight. All right, Trigger's going to head over to Cyborg Deactivation. All right, Trigger is immune to any attacks, and she'll be back with us in round number 3. You can't hit her, but she's going to try to take, well, not try, she's taking Cyrus out of the game. Let's go to Samurai. Samurai, your move. So Vox will have a Cyborg. MIR will not. That's got to change strategy a little bit. You got to like, by turn number 2, when the strategies are all thrown out the window, right? It's like, okay, let's go to plan B. Well, I'm going to keep everybody rolling tonight. As long as, look, the only thing I ask you guys, part of the reason why the games are taking so long, we get to round 5, is there's a lot of chat going on in factions. So if you guys minimize some of the, what do I do, okay, and I get that'll be the first couple of weeks, but the quicker you guys have your moves ready, then we move on. We got Samurai. Samurai moving to Temple from the tank zone. Boss to their chest. Seal. All right, she's playing boss in 1. All right, remember that boss going to have 105 health. Boss in 1, cap in 3. It's 105% because the MIR waters. And red gel to straw man, we're going to light it. Oh, we're not going to light it with a dust smoke. All right, Samurai setting the first one on fire. Let's go to Reijin. Reijin, you're up. Only one team can deactivate. All right, we got Rajin, Kel, J-Law, B-Dub, and Cat. All right, Rajin, let's keep it rolling. I know the last Vox game I did, Rajin was averaging 120 seconds per move, 2 minutes per move. So, if we have players, one specific player, that's 15 to 20 minutes. You guys can do the math. So, if we can get moves in 20 to 25 seconds, we're golden. But we're in round number 1. These moves need to be fresh. They need to be crisp. They need to move. I'm going to give Rajin 5 more seconds. There he goes. Rajin to Temple. Boss to their chest. All right, Temple going to play boss to their chest. That boss going to start out with 95% health. Boss in 1 will cap in 3. It's at 95. Seal and Rapture loaded to the wall. All right, got a Rapture coming in with no juice, Moon, but it is a Rapture. It's a specialty grenade. B-Dub says, wait. B-Dub saying nobody allowed to throw a Rapture in MIR home field except for her. And after Rajin, we got Kel. Yep, no worries. Oh, Moonshot going to Judas that jump back on to the other side. How about that? What do you think, Ron? Ron says it hits. He's like, that's all right. It'll hit. That's fine. You guys get a teardrop. All right. Rapture dropping the teardrop. And had no juice. He is not a gladiator. Taking down the black block. But you do get the teardrop out of it. All right, let's move from Rajin over to Kel. Rajin being sneaky, and Moon's like, I don't care. I don't care if it's got juice or not. It's hitting our wall. Doing the Strawman Seal and a Carnage loaded to the wall. All right, Ron. Spread and Flame number 2, and a Carnage loaded with no juice. After Kel, we got J-Law the wall. Ron says, wait. There's nothing to halt. There's no juice on it, Ron. I mean, she can halt it. She can, whoa, stop. All right. Dune's going to spread the flame. And Ron just wanted to wave at the Carnage as it went by. I mean, yeah, okay. All right, halting a target that is not going to slow down. Kel, regular Carnage loaded No juice on it. 3/4 of a green. You got 25 green remaining. All right, let's go to J-Law. We got J-Law, B-Dub, and Cat. All right, J-Law is going to head over to the steps of the temple. It is occupied. Orcasto, is that a Spanish whale? Oh, Orcus 2 B-Dub. Okay. I know what it is. I know. All right, B-Dub taking the hit from Orcus. Actually, I'll let you guys decide. So she's going temple. She's going to drop a seal. Going to go Orcus to B-Dub. No gold spark because she's moving from the tank area, so she can't get the spark. She can get the absorb as a replacement for any juice she was going to use. So we got J-Law with seal, absorption. Going to put out a flame with Orcus. Going to hit B-Dub. She has absorption as her class ability. No spark and a standard arrow blue gel. So she actually puts out both flames. Very well done. J-Law. Nice. Very nice. All right, let's go from J-Law over to B-Dub. Just like that, she puts out the flames, gets herself a nice little seal and an absorption, and is in position. So we got B-Dub, then we got Cat. MIR, a little bit of early damage on the wall. VOX decided they're going to take the cyborg out of play. Got B-Dub, we got Cat, and then we go to round number 2. And again, I'm going to keep everybody on time tonight, so I'm going to push the tempo just a little bit. Going to go Mythic Nero to Cat. Seal and a Carnage loaded. All right, that Nero, if it hits Cat, is going to hit for D49 and split into a secondary clone target. Ron says, wait. Not a fan of the Mythic Nero. Trigger's going to use the I-Ring to void the attack. B-Dub, meanwhile, we just saw a Carnage hit. We know the damage. So it's taking down this green block and 50% of the next green block. So we got B-Dub with a seal. Mythic Nero is avoided with the I-Ring. And the Carnage getting him into that second green block, 50% down. All right, Cat, your move. All right, going to activate Ion on Moon. Talon J-Law to their DZ and light a straw man. Moon will be dropped into the healing waters of the MIR Bay. J-Law will be escorted to the DZ with Talon. And a red gel to light the straw man. Let me know if it hits, B-Dub. Couple legendaries in play early. In fact, I think we've had 3 legendaries already in round 1. B-Dub says wait. Gold Psycho from Kel. All right. First Psycho of the game for Team MIR. The gold is going to break Cat's Absorption. No worries. Going to break Cat's Absorption. She's fine. And it is going to stop the flame. But what we do have is we do have 1 blessing for Team MIR. 1 blessing for Team VOX. Blessings are even. Take a look at the DZ. DZ VOX able to get 75 team points. MIR 0. We also have Cat with a DZ Halo. And we got J-Law with a DZ Halo. Blessings, DZ, and Strawman. 0-0. Let's go to round number 2, everybody. Moonshot, you're up. You got a boss out, so obviously you're not playing a standard pet. I'm going to give you 15 seconds to get your move in. I can see you now, Bonnie. Yes. All right, Moonshot. Going to climb back up to his DZ. Right there. Vines to J-Law and Inferno to the Straw Man. All right, Vines going to break her absorption. She takes no damage, though. And Inferno to light the Straw Man. Ron says it hits. Let's get that first flame. All right, we go to Trigger. We skip Trigger. We go to Samurai. Samurai, then Rage in. Red Kang to Moon's Boss. Pet Repel. Standard ammo to Strawman. All right. Riley with the Pet Repel. Let's get the Red Kang on Main Street. Could be worth 50. And she's going to light another Strawman. What do you think about that, Ron? And after that, Rage in. Be ready. Ron says it hits. We got flame number 2. Rage in, you're on the clock. Give you 15 seconds. We got Rage in, Kel, J-Law, B-Dub, and Cat. Ten more seconds for Rage in. Five more seconds. Mythic Kang to Rage in's Boss. Mythic Kang could be worth 63 if it caps. Pet Repel and Cadet Strawman. B-Dub, they're trying to put out one of your 2 flames with a Cadet. After Rage in, we got Kel. Be ready to go, Kel. Cadet hits. Let's remove one of them. Let's go to Kel. Kel, you're on the clock. You got 15 seconds. You know who will not take 15 seconds and is probably the fastest mover in the game is J-Law. I'm telling you, I told you guys this last time she played. Watch. When it's her turn, watch how quick she gets her move in. Going to be a new Max Award. I'm going to call her a Speed Demon. Red Kang to Moon's Boss. All right, we got another Red Kang in play. Could be worth 50. Pet Repel, E3 Kata loaded to the wall. Now it's got a little juice on it. There we go. All right, they're going to evoke it. Look at that. Just as soon. Now, we saw a Carnage with no juice. Now we see a Kata with juice. J-Law evokes it, cuts it in half. Well, it's very similar to the Carnage without juice. Green wall is gone. So we'll get rid of that 50 green block, and we're taking taking 25% of a blue, 75 blue remaining. All right, let's go to J-Law the wall. J-Law the wall, you got 15 seconds. So Kel got the red K and got the pet repel. E3 was evoked. After it was evoked, you can see what the damage is. 2 3/4 blue remaining. See that? That is the speed demon right there. See if anybody can take that title. She's going heal and thrill. After the heal and thrill, summon Mythic Kang to raise Yen's boss. Mythic Kang from J-Law the Wall could be worth 63. We know VOX has a lot of 63 Kangs in their repertoire. We've got, all right, heal and thrill. Mythic Kang and standard ammo blue gel to a straw man, trying to put out that first flame that was just lit up. B-Dub, put it out or stop it. It hits. All right, flame is out. All right, we go to B-Dub, and then we go to Cat. B-Dub, you are on the clock. You got 15 seconds, B-Dub, and then Cat, be ready to go. And that'll be one of our quickest moving second rounds we've ever had. Gonna go Poe to Mythic Kang. Drop a pet repel. And F5 Trixie. To the other two Kangs. Wait. Okay. Poe's going to 1. And then she's going to double Trixie, Ron. So smart move because the pet's going to hit first. All right. So Poe will kill 1. So Trixie is going to split. And now Trixie doesn't have. All right. That works. So they're going to evoke the Trixie and then play Tanner. All right. So Poe cannot be prevented. It is a mythic, so super, super smart play by B-Dub. One dies, and the Tanner, one of two Tanners was played to prevent the other one. Good moves by both. All right, we've got Cat is ready to roll. Look at this. All right, Cat, Mythic Kang to Rei Jin's boss. Kill one, they replace it with another one. That's how they roll. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Pet Repel and Red Gel to light the Straw Man. All right. Cat trying to get the Straw Man on Vox's side, B-Dub, trying to light it up. Will it stand or will it be stopped? It hits. All right, let's light a flame. At the end of round number 2, captains, you can do me a favor. Give me your substitutes. So we've got, looks like Team Vox getting 25 points in the DZ, MIR 0. Blessings. We now have 2 blessings for each team. And Strawman, we got Vox getting on the board with 5 points in the Strawman category. Halos. Cat with a second halo. J-Law with a second halo. Moonshot getting on the board with a halo as well. All right, who do we got coming in round number 3? Eric coming in for J-Law. All right, we'll put J-Law over here. She will keep her 2 blessings. Deacon coming in the tank position. And I think Ron is coming in as an extra defender. So Ron, come over here where Cat's at. Amanda for Samurai. Fly Rod is an extra tank. All right. Both in the tank position. All right, let's remember round number 3, altitude. Moonshot losing his seal. Cat losing her pet repel. In 1 second, I'll get the new lineup. All right, here's the lineup, everybody, in round number 3 and 4. Goes as follows. We'll have Moonshot, Trigger, Unforeseen, Rei Jin, Kel, Deacon, B-Dub, Cat, Fly Rod, and Father Ron. Again, Moon, Trigger, Amanda, Rei Jin, Kel, Eric, B-Dub, Cat, Fly Rod, and Ron. Moonshot, start of your turn. You cap a boss. You're also getting 2 red Kangs, which will be 100 points. One flag to 0. And 1 second. Moonshot, give you 15 seconds to get your move in. Trigger is out of the box on start of her turn. So, yes. And Mir, are you guys going to play the squid or not? I'm sure you'll tell me when it's that person's turn, but. All right, they will be playing at some point this round. All right, we got Moon, and then we get Trigger. And Mir will not be using their cyborg, but VOX has it at their disposal over the next 2 rounds. Going to go Stasis to Ron. All right, going to Red Gel Split Shot to Mythic Kang from D9 with a Thrill and Seal. And the Split Shot is enough damage because of the damage of the weapon. It's different than pets. They're going to Tanner 1. And Red Psycho the second. All right, VOX is out of Psychos and out of Tanners. Moon has no absorption, so he is taking 10 from Red Psycho. But he will get to seal next round. Moon, first person to take damage this game. He's at 90%. All right, Trigger, you're up. You finally get a move. Trigger heading over to the temple. Going to play Dark Boss. Dark Boss could be worth an extra 25. She's playing it in 3, will cap in 5. It is on Main Street, so it's 100% health. Going to drop a seal. And F5 Rapture to the wall. Trigger bringing the juice. Everybody in MIR is like, wait a minute. Oh, Flyrod says, send that juice over to this wall. Flyrod bringing the F5 Rapture toward Mirville. Ron doesn't like it. Ron says, let's talk about it for a minute. Gold blue from Trigger. All right, first blue of the game for Team VOX. And that will hit Flyrod, and it will hit his absorption because of his title, his gear. So the gold blue just breaks his absorption. All right, let's go from Trigger over to Unforeseen. And Flyrod is grounded. See that? We're now one big happy PDL family all over again. Trigger at the temple, Dark Boss throws a grenade, it gets redirected, and then it gets redirected back, it gets stopped by blue. Amanda playing the Burnoose. Burnoose is going to weaken this wall so it takes more damage. I'm going to put that little symbol right there. So that wall's health is now 20% less. And you know what? They probably could not have picked a better wall. So Burnoose on the wall. Going to steal. I'm assuming that is... Oh, Eric. Okay, E-Beach. Deacon Beach. Going to steal his boss. Deacon has no boss. Amari to the wall, and an M7 Carnage with a pet repel. Okay. Give the pet repel. Pet repel, legendary. Activation. Pet. All right, so preventing the pet or the grenade? I have to ask. All right, the grenade. So Amari freezes the wall. So MIR putting a lot of pressure on here. All right, so this wall is frozen, which means if the next attack hits on it, it does double damage. It's 20% less health, and there's a teardrop. But Deacon stops the first one. Stops the grenade from hitting. All right, we go from unforeseen. MIR putting a lot of pressure on. Let's go to Reijin. I like the tempo. Very, very aggressive game by both teams. We got Reijin, then we got Kel, then we got J-Law. Reijin, gold blaze to their wall. All right. So much for the Amari. Amari's been neutralized by Reijin. Reijin's also going to cap. I'll get to that in 1 second. Dust to Bonnie. All right, so we're in Nerf Bonnie. And Inferno to the Strawman. Team MIR, does the Strawman hit? Meanwhile, VOX getting 63. Another 63. Their first flag of the game. So it's 1 flag to 1. 2 Kangs to 2. But VOX has a little bit more out of their Kangs. And they're going to light up a second flame. All right, let's go from Reijin over to Kel. Now, Kel, your wall's not frozen anymore. It is still nerfed. Good back and forth tonight. We got Kel. Then we got Deacon. I think I might have said J-Law, but you guys know Deacon is subbed in. So we got Kel, Deacon, B-Dub, Cat, Fly Rod, and Ron. And that is correct. Riley's boss capped as well. 2 flags to 1. Yep, good call. So 3 of the 4 flags that have been played have capped. The only one that's out there is Trigger, and that's a Dark Boss. Give Kel about 10 more seconds. Oh, I guess that means squid. Is that like the emoji for Squid Game? Thank you. All right. Squid Grid. We got Kel. Team Box, who are you going to send over as your Squid Grid champion? And remember, the standard is 3. In neutral games, I might make it 4 to test it. But until we get to at least a neutral game, we are going to keep it at 3. Because these are pretty difficult anyway. Fox, who you sending? All right, we got Kel versus Cat. Okay. So let's start out with Cat. Cat, if you're ready, give me a 999, and I will give you your list. All right. Now, you're going to have 1 second of halt, so you have 16 seconds total. And I need you to find the following items: a banana, a ski mask, a cigar, a bow tie, a cheeseburger, a tree, a squid, and a baseball cap. All right, this time I'll read them even faster. A banana, a ski mask, a cigar, a bow tie, a cheeseburger, a tree, a squid, and a baseball cap. You got 16 seconds. 1,000. Go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. I need answers. Let's go. Time's up. What you got? What you got? Hopefully she got 3. All right, she said 4, 2, 5, 1, 3. Let's see if she's correct. All right, a banana. 4 is correct. Ski mask is in 2. That is correct. Cigar is in 5. Bow tie is in 1. She said cheeseburger in 3. Cheeseburger is in 6. So she was able to get 4. There's the tree. There's the squid. And there's the baseball cap. All right, so 100 points. Not bad. She didn't take the 50%. All right, so Kel can either be aggressive, she's got 21 seconds, or she can be conservative and get the 3 and not take the damage on her own turn. So we'll see what she decides to do. Will she get bonus points? All right, Kel, give me a 999 if you're ready. And again, these are much more difficult, as you guys can see. All right, Kel, I need you to find a sunflower, an olive, like you put in a martini, a yo-yo, Swiss cheese, a handgun, a bow tie, a squid, and a bowling ball. You'll have 21 seconds, again, faster. Sunflower, olive, yo-yo, Swiss cheese, handgun, bow tie, squid, and a bowling ball. Good luck. 1,000. Go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 13, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. All right. See what you got, Kel. She says 1, 5, 2, 5, 4. So, just like Kat, she typed 5 numbers. Had a little bit more time, though. Let's see if she's correct. All right, so we got sunflower was 1. Olive was 5. Yo-yo is 2. Swiss cheese is 5. She said handgun 4. Handgun was 6. So just look at this. 1, 5, 2, 5. They both get 100 points just like twins. All right, 100 to 100. Congratulations to Kel and Kat, both getting 100 points. The bow tie, by the way, was in 3. Squid was in 4. Bowling ball. Look at that bowling ball hidden up there. All right, so squid, even money, everybody, even money. No advantage either way. All right, let's, Kel, you're up. All right, Kel's going to go balls to their chest. And again, it'll have a little bit of extra health. 105. So Kel playing boss in 3 would cap in 5, 105% health. And an F4 Carnage loaded to the wall. Got a little heat incoming, Ron. F4 Carnage. 75% blue wall, 20% nerfed. Ron says it hits. All right. 20% nerf. We've got juice on the Carnage. takes out the 75% blue, takes out a whole blue block, and takes out 75% of the next blue block. 25 blue remaining. MIR finally getting down almost in the red zone. As you guys know, once it hits that red block, it'll destroy it. So, good strategy by both. Kel not going too high power to get it prevented. Ron rolling the dice. And I think a good gamble by both teams. All right, let's go from Kel over to the Deacon. Deacon, your move. Deacon is going to go Mythic Kang to Trigger's boss. All right, Deacon playing the MK. Could be worth 63 if it caps. Max Seal. And you know what? Deacon knows one way to play. And that is Rapture Time. And B-Dub doesn't love it. All right, Mythic Kang. Then we got F5 Rapture to the wall, loaded with a Max Seal. Deacon also using a F5. Not going strong. It's putting them in a position where they got to decide on it. I like the move. And after Deacon, we've got B-Dub, then Cat, Fly Rod, and Father Ron. Fly Rod's going to prevent it. You know you're throwing big-time grenades when the tanks use the prevention. Deacon throwing a grenade. Fly Rod says not today. All right, let's go to B-Dub. B-Dub, your move. B-Dub turned it into a tank. I think that's the first time in history she's done that. And then going to go boss to Main Street. All right, she is stacking Main Street. We got Trigger's boss there, and now we got B-Dub. And F4 Doom Standard Ammo Red Gel to Trigger's boss. Oh boy. B-Dub the tank. Boss to Main Street. F4 Doom Standard Ammo. Ron's like, just forget that. That ain't happening. We have still yet for anybody to let B-Dub get an attack. All right. Ron using the prevention. Let's go to Cat. And B-Dub played boss in 3, would cap in 5 if Trigger's boss doesn't cap first. Got Cat, Fly Rod, and the Messenger of the Lord. Give Cat about 5 more seconds. Oh, there it is. Balls to their chest. Starts at 95% health. Boss in 3 will cap in 5. So B-Dub has dust. Now Kel has dust. Double dusted. And Cat gonna try to light a third straw man. So got Boss, Dust, and Red Gel to straw man. Torch it or stop it. Hits. We got flame number 3 is ablaze. All right, we go from Cat to the champ, Fly Rod in the tank zone. Fly Rod, give you 15 seconds. And after Fly Rod, we got Ron. I'm going to jump into Battleship, and I don't blame him because he started in the tank zone. Just by nature of jumping into Battleship, Fly Rod does get a cannonball for the PCP. All right, after he jumps into Battleship and gets the cannonball, Thrill Smoke. He's going to get Red Kang to be Dub's boss. Red Kang could be worth 50 points if Bonnie's boss caps. And he is going to go S6, Wrath, Standard Ammo, Red Gel with the Thrill Smoke, and a E2 modifier, which is going to give him the equivalent of a Savage 9 or Super 9 or whatever. It doesn't exist, but you guys get the idea. An S9 attack from the Battleship. Trigger is going to use her Legend ability to prevent the attack on the pet. Well played. Well played and well played. Since she's the only person in the game that has that ability. All right, let's go from Fly Rod over to Father Ron. Just when you think VOX doesn't have a prevention, they got a different kind of prevention. But MIR is keeping the tempo. Or like the Beastie Boys said, slow and low, that is the tempo. All right. We've got Father Ron is activating the Fly on Moon and Amanda. The pick and stick move. Moon taking out of the DZ into the MIR Bay. Amanda taken out of the tank zone into the MIR Bay. Ron going to DZ portal. Going to turn B-Dub into a medic. Just as soon as she turned into a tank, Ron. And a seal. All right. So B-Dub now is a medic. Seal and standard ammo red gel to Strawman. Does the red gel hit or MIR, you going to stop it? Ron, that's just cruel. First time, Ron's like, nobody gets preventions up in here except me. And of course, I didn't announce a cane because Ron does have stasis, and he realized that he has stasis. Moon, probably the first player to ever get ioned and flied in the same game. All right, we got Strawman number 4. All right, so again, to repeat Ron's move. Activate Cyborg, going to move Moon and Amanda both out of their zones into the water. Ron moving to the DZ. He's going to play Mask of Malice to turn B-Dub into a medic. Going to seal himself and play red gel to light a Strawman. All right. That is the end of round number 3, everybody. The end of round number 3. We get a blessing for Team VOX. Another 75 points for the DZ for VOX. Cat getting blessing Halo number 3. Ron getting Halo number 1. So Cat has 3, J-Law 2, Moon and Ron each have 1. Strawman. Of course, you guys know new Strawman rules. 25 points for 4. So VOX with 25 more. MIR with 0. And let's go to round number 4. Moonshot, you are stuck there this round. So you can't move out of the MIR water, but the good news is you got your health back. The healing properties of the MIR Bay has healed Moonshot. Got a couple bosses out. Got a contest on Main Street. Gonna go Mythic Benny to Trigger's boss. Gonna play some MIR smoke over there too. And F5D9, red gel to Trigger's boss. All right, so we got Mythic Benny, Mirror Smoke, F5. Mirror Smoke is not resolved, so everything is technically preventable. Question is, will Ron choose to do so? And Trigger's boss is at 100% because it is on Main Street, not in the other Mir Bay, the dark waters of Mir Bay. What you want to do, Ron? Oh, Ron's going to roll the dice. He says it hits. Okay, we'll start with Mythic Benny. Mythic Benny getting through for 12%. You guys can see how the gear is gradually scaling. Mythic Benny 2 seasons ago did over 35%. You can see the health factor calculated in there. The F5D9, little different story. Double damage from the D9. Moon been putting a little work into that D9. He's been working out a little bit. F5D9 red gel. 28% moonshot. Taking Trigger's boss down to 60%. 40% with that Benny F5D9 combo shot. All right, let's go from Moon over to Trigger. All right, Mythic Kang. Trigger's pretty confident. He says, let's stack it up. Sending another Mythic Kang over there. MK. Could be worth 63. All right, 1 second. All right, Mythic Kang to her boss. Pet Repel. And to F4 Carnage. B-Dub lets it hit. F4 Carnage. We finally get a Carnage with a little bit of juice on it. Up at the top. Black block. Green block. Getting double blocks. All right, let's go from Trigger over to Unforeseen from the Mir Bay. We got Amanda, and then we got Ray Jin. S6 Terminator loaded to Trigger's boss. Benny to Trigger's boss, and no vines. And all I can say for you is kind of lucky for you that vines cannot hit the boss because it would waste the MIR smoke. So Benny is going to hit unpreventable. So Ron, Benny is going to hit. It's going to take the boss from 60 down to 54%. S6 Terminator is in flight. So vines fizzle, not a valid target. Benny will eat up the MIR smoke, and the S6 Terminator but it is juiced. Regien's going to intervene the Terminator. All right, let's go from unforeseen over to Regien. We got B-Dub with the boss out, Trigger with the boss out, Kel with the boss out, and Cat with the boss out. We got Regien, Kel, then Deacon. Regien aces Moxie, Gold Spark B-Dub, and F4 Easter Beaster loaded to the wall. All right, Moxie for the flame, Gold Spark B-Dub, and Easter Beaster loaded. B-Dub says, wait. All right, Moon's going to play a blue. So we are going to light up straw man number 5. Going to Gold Spark B-Dub. So she's dusted and miniaturized. Moon playing red-blue. That is going to break Regien's seal. All right, flame goes to 5. Grenade is stopped. Regien loses his seal. B-Dub is gold sparked. All right, we go from Regien over to Kel. Kel is dusted as well. Got Kel, Deacon, B-Dub, Cat, Fly Rod, Ron, and then halftime. Give Kel 10 more seconds. Get her move in. There she goes. She's going to unholy the dust. Unholy the dust smoke. Activate Lantern M7 standard ammo red gel from Sega to Triggers Boss. Cannot be detected, cannot be prevented. And it's a deadly move, and it is a nice, nice weapon. Kel taking Triggers Boss from 54%. To 16%. That's the way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. Kel taking Triggers Boss down to 16%. Big, big shot there. Activating the Lantern, undetectable shot, M7 standard ammo from a very, very high-powered Sega Saber. All right, let's go from Kel over to the Deacon. Now you guys see why they wanted to nerf some of these players. Deacon, B-Dub, Cat, Fly Rod, and Father Ron. Give Deacon about 10 more seconds. Gonna go, oh, yes. Blue Spark, M7 seismic loaded with ignition and shimmer to Fly Rod. And Shimmer's just going to be one of those nagging pets. Going to keep hitting Fly Rod unless he kills it. Not going to hit for a lot, but it is going to. It won't knock him out of the boat, but it will hit him. And it is a gold shimmer. And it is progressive. So it'll be 40, 60, and 100. So it'll be D40, then 60, then 100. But the big news here is Deacon trying to get that first seismic. 2 seismics would capsize the boat of their choice, either a battleship or one of their other boats. All right. Kel, the ninja, is going to intervene. Deacon, they just don't want you to hit a wall, but I love it. Trying to get those seismics there, that's a big play, but you are certainly drawing out the interventions. So, would have been equivalent to an S9, would have been a big hit, and the first of 2 for the capsize, but Kel shutting it down. Let's go from Deacon over to B-Dub. B-Dub, Cat, Fly Rod, Ron, and halftime. Y'all remember all this arsenal and firepower, even for Bomber of the Year. Amy hits a lot of walls, Kel hits a lot of walls, Villar, but give some consideration to the people that come in that always get shut down. I mean, Deacon comes in and throws raptures. He comes in and throws seismic. So I'd keep that in the back of your mind. Who the most feared bombers are as well. All right, B-Dub is going to use the Blackout Wand. Blackout is the Abyss, and that means there will be no DZ points given this round. And there will be no halos given this round. She's going to unholy the dust smoke. Red Kang to Kel's boss. B-Dub, Red Kang could be worth 50. And S6 Denim to Trigger's boss. And the blue spark does get her back to normal size. So full damage. Blackout Wand, blue spark, and unholy, getting rid of both conditions. Red Kang, and an S6 Denim. Cat going to prevent it. Keeping Trigger's boss at 16. Still hanging on. All right, we go from B-Dub over to Cat. Cat, Fly Rod, and then Ron. Cat's going to go Seal and Thrill. Standard, red gel to Strawman. Trying for Strawman number 6. B-Dub says, wait. Got Cat, Fly, and Ron. Kells with a gold Psycho. Final Psycho for Team MIR. That is going to hit Cat. Take her down to 80 before the seal kicks in. All right, let's go to Fly Rod. Fly Rod, your final move in the first half. And Fly Rod did take the Shimmer damage. I got Fly Rod at 90% from the first attack from Shimmer. All right, Fly Rod is going Heal and Thrill, Mythic Cane, M7 Denim to Trigger's boss. You know what? I think you're right, Ron. I think Bonnie tried to play Psycho, and they had to switch it, so we'll use Bonnie's. Because Bonnie's didn't show up, and they had to have Kel type it. Yep. All right. Heal and Thrill, Mythic Cane, M7, Ron says it hits. And Trigger's boss is what, everybody? It's Sauce. The bennies go away. Those Mythic Kangs go away. B-Dub now has control of Main Street. So Dark Boss is gone. The Mythic Kangs are gone. B-Dub is on Main Street, and Fly Rod's Red Kang is on Main Street. And Fly Rod getting the Ruffled Feather. Congratulations, Fly Rod. Another bonus 25 for you. All right, Ron, that was a turn of events. Your move, and there's no DZ points, so B-Dub playing the blackout. Normally, that would have been a good consolation prize. However, Fox still with control of the temple, still control the straw man. And Ron says, you know what? I think I'll just steal a boat. All right, Ron, stealing the boat. And that boat goes way over here. One turn to damage. It's been a while since we've seen Father Ron steal a boat. They don't call him Captain Ron for nothing. Ron taking that green block. And next round, it'll rebuild a block. All right, that is halftime. We got a fourth blessing for Team VOX. DZ, 0, 0, blackout. We've got no halos this round. And 50 points in strawmen. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, let me get second half subs, everybody. Give me your subs. If you missed, we had good back and forth. We had Trigger, Steel, Cyborg. Vox went a DZ method, got some good DZ points. Almost had Main Street. Flyrod finished the job. So MIR was able to flip Main Street, but Vox still right there in it with the blessings and the DZ and some of the other things they have going on. All right, Samurai coming in for Amanda. Amanda, was nice to see you in the MIR Bay. It's the second game Amanda's played, second time she's been stuck in the Bay. 2 for 2. All right, put Riley back in here. Nixie coming in for Fly. The boat is now out of play. The MIR boat is out of play. It is set sail. Football coming in for Deacon. Great job, Deacon. Eventually, they won't shut you down, Deacon. Football coming in the tank position. All right, Cat stays there. Trigger going back over to the bomber. Regin to the rover. Ron and Stasis going over to his own DZ. Moon able to go out of the water. Moon was not in the DZ at the end of the round, so he does not lose his seal. Ron does lose his seal. Cat loses her seal. One second, I'll get you guys the lineup. All right, we're going to have Moon, Trigger, Samurai, Rei-Jin, Kel, Football, B-Dub, Cat, Nixie, and Ron. Again, Moon, Trigger, Samurai, Rei-Jin, Kel, Football, B-Dub, Cat, Nixie, and Ron. We're starting the second half, everybody. Good luck to both teams. Moonshot. Kick us off in the second round. B-Dub will cap this round. Kel will cap this round. And Cat will cap this round, in theory. Have a great night, Fly Rod, and Deacon as well. Both of you guys, great play tonight. Three rounds to go till we decide a winner. Orcus to Flame, Seal, and Cadet. Moon dropping a Seal just in case. Ron, you got Orcus and a Cadet. Ron says it hits. Orcus putting out one flame. Cadet putting out a second flame. 3 flames remaining. Seal fizzles because Moon is already sealed. Let's go to Trigger. Trigger your move. Give you 15 seconds. Trigger, you do have pets available because Dark Boss is off the board. DZ points are back in effect. Give Trigger about 5 more seconds to get her move in. And there it is, just like that. Trigger going to go to the temple. All right. Trigger is going to go Alien Hand. Alien Hand is going to life drain every target on the board. And S6 lithium loaded. So, Alien Hand is going to all right, 1 second. All right, so Alien Hand is going to drain every target, including both red Kangs. All right. So Fly Rod and B-Dub, both of your red Kangs are life drained for 10 off the board. All bosses, life drained for 10. Cat's boss is down to 85. B-Dub, your boss is at 90. Kel, your boss is at 90. Stasis, dead. And every player on the board is at 90% health. In the Earth realm, the green is off the board. She's going to play Ward to Ron as a placeholder. And she's going S6 Lithium, red-blue from B-Dub. Second blue of the game for MIR. And it's going to break, trigger, seal. All right, no, that's a lot to process. So, again, she moves to the temple. Alien hand life drains everything on the board, every target, including herself. So the Kangs are both red. Both the Kangs die. All the bosses take 10%. Stasis dies. Would have had to been a gold stasis to survive. And the S6 Lithium is shut down. We go from Trigger over to Samurai. Alien hand, very strong play, but it has to be done at the right time because you can kill your own stuff. Samurai going to play Rod. Going to go Seal and Thrill. And a Plum Arrow to Father Ron. And Samurai, what would you like to prevent him from playing? Pets. All right, I have to ask. All right, so she moves to the temple, plays Rod, Seal and Thrill, and a Plum Arrow to keep from Ron from playing pets this round. All right, go from Samurai over to Reijin. Temple is occupied. Got Reijin, Kel, Football, B-Dub, Cat, Nixie, and Ron. Very, very close game. Give Regine about 5 more seconds. All right, if we're going to give J-Law the Speed Demon Award, we're going to give Regine the SAF Award. Slow as frost. There we go. Regine to Temple. Vines to Samurai. Grizz to Samurai. F5 Carnage loaded to the wall. All right, Vines to Breaker Seal. Then Grizz. Then a Carnage. Team MIR. Vines, Grizz, and Carnage. Hits or stop it? Hits. All right. Vine's going to break the seal. Also going to take Samurai down to 80%. Grizz is going to launch to the opposing bay. Going to take her down to 75. F5 Carnage to the wall. Blue block. Blue block. Walls are almost even. All right. Stairs of the Temple. Vines to Riley. Grizz to Riley. F5 Carnage. Taking down a couple blue blocks. Walls are almost even. Let's go from Regine over to Kel. Kel, your turn. Your boss caps. MIR with flag number 3. Three flags to 1 currently. Give Kel 15 seconds. Get her move in. After Kel, we got Football Master. Be ready to go, Football. Talon. Samurai back to the Temple. Occupying the Temple. Gonna send a Max Seal over to Samurai. And F5 Lithium loaded to the wall. They got 75% of a blue block remaining. Kel going F5 Lithium. Both teams out of Psychos. VOX has 2 blues. MIR has 1. Couple cooldowns remaining. Football Master is going to intervene. Grenade does not hit. All right. Let's go over to Football Master. Football Master coming in, making a big move with the intervene. What you got, Football? Both teams trying hard to get this first win of the season. VOX, another road game. MIR, a home game. Football is going to get into Battleship. And Football Master earning himself a cannonball. 25 points for Football Master. Going to send a Mythic Kang over to Cat's Boss. Could be worth 63 if it caps. And it's going to be an S6 with an Enraged 2 added to it. S8 Carnage loaded to the wall from Football Master. Hits or stop it. B-Dub says wait. After Football, we got B-Dub, then we got Cat, then Nixie, and then Ron. B-Dub, there you go. B-Dub bringing the medic. How about half that grenade coming back to B-Dub, breaking her seal? Using that medic ability. So Football Master hitting with an S3 Carnage. And what would have been a nice score. S4. Football only getting the blue block and 25% of the red. 75 red remaining. But VOX has taken a wall lead. So Football with Battleship, Mythic Kang, dropping a seal. But B-Dub plays the medic ability, brings some of that damage back to her, taking a little bit of heat off the wall. All right, let's go from Football over to B-Dub. This game has went back and forth. VOX had a flag lead, then MIR took Main Street. MIR had a wall lead, VOX is going after the walls. This is the way Play Dead Live is supposed to be played. It is on the fly, it is adjustments, and both teams doing a great job. We've got B-Dub playing Rod. E3 Ignite with the Carnage. All right, Ron. They're not bringing the big potions. They're putting you on the defense here. What do you do to that E3 Carnage with Ignite? And those of you that will be stacking Ignite gems, the one thing I am going to ask you to do is if your gear is really loaded with Ignite, put your Ignite in chat. So if you have like 5 or 6 Ignite gems and your Ignite's like 20, 30, 40, then we're going to ask you guys to put that in chat. All right, so the E3 with Ignite. She also has the Heal and Seal. Heal and Seal is going to take her back to 100%. Also going to give her that seal. Red, blue from football. 1 blue remaining for each team. Ron noticed teardrops there. He also noticed the Burnous on the wall. Doesn't even want the E3 Carnage to hit. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Cat. Cat, on your turn, you cap, and you get a 63. Football Masters Mythic Kang is going to cap. And Vox, now only 1 flag down. And actually, B-Dub's boss cap too. So scratch that. B-Dub capped in 5 and Cat capped in 5. So MIR with 4 flags, Vox with 2. Four flags to 2. All right. Cat going to go Vines to Moon. Vine's going to hit Moon. It's going to break his seal. Also going to take Moon. Down to 80%. Going to go Stasis to Nixie. And Inferno to Strawman. Going to be another close game. You can already see it. You can already feel it. All right, Inferno going to light Strawman number 4. Getting back to work on the Strawman. All right, let's go to Nixie. Nixie, your first move of the night. Nixie and then Ron. Nixie's going to go Seal and Thrill. Can't fire Rose at Stasis. The only way you can attack Stasis is to stab Stasis or drop a grenade on Stasis. And you can't Scepter the Temple out of the Temple. You can Scepter Trigger out of the Temple. All right, so Ron, here's what's going to happen. All right, first move is going to be the scepter move. Okay? Because the legendary happens first. So that's going to put Trigger into the MIR Bay. It's going to put Nixie into the temple. Seal and Thrill is not resolved yet. So, before she plays the Dark Boss, Ron is going to play Gold Ellie as a DI. The Gold Ellie is going to knock Nixie out of the temple that she just got to into the MIR Bay. So Seal and Thrill, not resolved. Can't shoot the stasis, so she stabs the stasis. Stasis stays alive. Gold Ellie is going to damage her for 20. She'll get a heal from the MIR Bay, and then she'll get a seal. So Nixie was at 90, down to 70, back to 75. Vox has no Ellie. All right, we go from Nixie over to Ron. Ron, you can't play pets. Your move. And also at the start of Ron's turn, Ron, your boat rebuilds that MIR wall. It was at 75%. It's back to 100. So it is now a full blue block. Ron is going to DZ Portal. Just in time, Ron. Luckily, I hadn't got to it. All right, Max Seal. He knew he double smoked, and he called his smoke. So I'll give him the Max Seal. Going to go Absorption. And Gas Blast Moonshot. All right, Portal. No Fear Smoke. He's going to drop a Seal and Absorption and Gas Blast Moon. Team MIR, hits or stop it. All right, Kel playing blue. And what color is the blue? All right, gold blue. So gold blue will break his absorption. No carryover damage. Otherwise, would have carried over before the seal hit. All right, that is the end of round number 5. The end of round number 5, we do have DZ points again. VOX getting another 25, MIR getting 0. Regin will rotate into the temple. So we get 1 blessing for VOX, 1 blessing for MIR. Strawman. VOX getting another 25, MIR getting 0. And Halos, we've got Cat now with 4, Ron with 2, but Moon with 2. Interesting. Still a chance for all players with 2 rounds to go. It's fine. Still breaks the absorption. I didn't know if it was higher than gold. All right, let's go to round number 6, the final round of 5 players. Let's start out with Moonshot. Moonshot, you're up. Should go a little faster because there's no bosses on chests. We got Moonshot. After Moonshot, we got Trigger. Give everybody 15 seconds to get your moves in this round. Grizz to Cat, Vial to Ron, Gas Blast to Ron. I think Moon just got a little mad. What do you guys think? He's like, enough of this ion fly. Grizz to Cat, Vial to Ron, Gas Blast to Ron. Moon's just taking names. Hits. All right, Grizz to Cat. Grizz going to launch Cat all the way over to the MIR Bay. Going to take Cat down to 70 after she falls in the 5. She takes 5 damage from that. Vial to Ron. Vial is going to break Ron's seal. And then Gas Blast to Ron. Going to take Ron all the way over to the other bay. Going to take Ron down to 65. All right, let's go from Moon over to Trigger. Trigger, start of your turn, you're taking 5% damage from the MIR Bay. And she's like, not for long, I ain't. Smart move. You are at 85, or you were at 85 at the start of the turn. Go speed potion up to the temple. All right, so she's at the stairs of the temple. Send her for points. Going to get her 20. And a blue spark lithium loaded to the wall. Team MIR. It hits. All right. Blue Spark lithium loaded. A little bit of juice on that. It is a lithium, though. It's a nice grenade. So we're going to give her one full red block, which means they're 75% of the next one. So they're 2 3/4 right now. All right, let's go from Trigger over to Samurai. Samurai, start of your turn. Rod goes over, gets rid of that full blue block that Ron had just rebuilt. So Samurai is going to play Red Nolan. Going to send a Max Seal over to Moon. Ron, you got a Cadet coming to the Straw Man. Hits or prevent it? Rajin, you're on deck. You can have your move ready to go. It hits, putting out one of the Straw Men. We're down to 3 Straw Men. Rajin, you're up. 15 seconds. Got Rajin, Kel, Football, B-Dub, Cat, Nixie, and Ron. All right, Rajin is going to play Rod. Fear Smoke Riley, S6 Elmo to the wall. Going to Fear Riley into her bay. And S6 Elmo. It hits, and it is 2 3/4. It's a good hit, but not quite 2 3/4. Red block, that's your quarter, 3/4. Red block, and 50% red block. Got 50 remaining. However, so you got half a red left. But Cat did get 10 points for the Elmo. Got to get the bonus points any way you can. So Rajin with Rod, Fear Smoke, S6 Elmo. Let's go from Rajin over to Kel. VOX with half a block remaining. MIR with 4 full red blocks remaining. Wall is nerfed. There's a teardrop. VOX has been playing a lot of defense, though. As usual. Got Kel, then we got Football Master. Kel bringing out Red Nolan. Going to go Rage Potion and a Carnage. They just keep scaling down because they know Ron. He's got his eye on them. Ron says, I'm going to allow this one to hit. All right. The Teardrop barely touches the wall. Takes the red block down. The Carnage with Rage with a 20% nerf. Takes another one down. 2 full blocks for MIR. 1/2 a block left for VOX. All right, go from Kel over to the Football Master. Football, your final move of the night. What you got? Football Master still in the boat. Not the best setup for him, obviously, because he's got a lot of firepower, but only half a red block remaining. And no pets. No Rod. No Nolan. After football, we got B-Dub, Cat, Nixie, and Ron. Give Zach about 10 more seconds to get his move in. All right, he's going to go Bane, Blue Spark, M7, Carnage, loaded with Ignite. Certainly overkill, but better to be safe than sorry. Hits. All right, Zach, congratulations, getting the gold bar. That's a 50-point shot for Zach, we know. And taking down the first wall of the game, everybody. Let's rebuild it. Fox making it close. And Bane is going to rebuild that red block. MIR back up to 3. Bane to their wall to rebuild it. Zach going overkill, obviously. Wants to get the job done. And he does exactly that. B-Dub, you're up. B-Dub, Cat, Nixie, and Ron. And then we'll bring the starters back in for a speed round. Every point counts. MIR with a big flag lead. VOX getting it done in other ways with Strawman, DZ, defender points potentially, and wall damage. VOX set the tone early, taking Cyborg out of play. Start of B-Dub's turn. Rod will take that block back that Zach just rebuilt. So B-Dub, you're back down to 2. 2 red blocks. And the wall's nerfed 20%. B-Dub is going to summon Rocky. Now, we know Rocky is a flying Nolan. Going to go Torment to Cat. And a Rage Potion, Lithium loaded to the wall. Cat going to play the gold-blue, final blue of the game for both teams. And B-Dub losing her seal. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Cat. Cat, Nixie, and Father Ron. Cat, start of your turn. I got you down to 65%, taking the damage from the MIR waters. All right, Cat is going to go to their DZ. It's the closest path. You go up here with Moonshot. Bane to their wall. Heal and Seal. And Inferno to Strawman. Team MIR, does a Strawman hit? You got Bane, and you also got a Strawman. Hits. All right, Bane is going to rebuild. Same red block, back up to 3. Inferno to Strawman. We're going to light up number 4. DZ, Heal and Seal. Inferno to Strawman. All good. All right, let's go to Nixie. Nixie, your final move of the night. You and Stasis currently in the MIR Bay. You're back up to 80% health. You get the heal. Gonna Gold Spark trigger. Gonna Torment trigger. We'll give her Cat's Torment because Cat just used it. And Super 8 Lithium loaded. Oh boy. Super 8 Lithium, Father Ron. And it hits. And this one, ladies and gentlemen, does get the job done. Nixie with a gold bar. And and taking down all 3 blocks on the nerfed shot, and also putting out a straw man with the lithium. So Nixie going to rebuild it. Father Ron, you're up. Final move of round number 6. What does Ron have up his sleeve? Now you know what? I had a feeling. All right, Ron, climbing up the hill. This game is going to get interesting. Ron heading up to the DZ. Going to get rid of Ward. Vines to Moon. Grizz to Moon. And S8 Trixie to those 2 Nolans. And Ron making sure he puts the potion on there too, because we know that Trixie would be split. So with red Nolans out there, Ron adding the juice. That's huge. All right. Vines to Moon to break his seal. Grizz to Moon. He will get the heal out of it. After the damage and the gain, I've got Moon at 70. Oh, hold on now. All right. I'm going to allow the intervene on the vines. B-Dub says hits. I have to have something hit. So the intervene on the vines is fine. The Trixie's hit. So I'm going to back that out. Because we have 2 targets. All right. Vines to Moon. Intervened. Gone. Grizz will break the seal. But there's no intervene on the Trixies, which means both Nolans are taken out of play. So Kel loses Nolan, and Riley loses Nolan. Again, because there's 2 targets, you can't have both things happen at the same time. All right, Ron moving to the DZ. Moon, prevent the vines. Grizz breaks the seal. Trixie's does what Ron wanted it to do. All right, and that is the end of round number 6. The end of round number 6. Trigger will rotate into the temple. That means Vox is getting a blessing. Cat in 1 DZ neutralizes Moon. Ron in the other means Vox gets 25 more points. Ron getting a 3rd Halo. Moonshot getting a very important 3rd Halo. Cat getting a 5th halo. Strawman. 25 points for Vox, 0 for MIR. All right, so another 25 for Vox. Another blessing for Vox. Another 25 in the DZ for Vox. But we're going to bring the starters back in. So great job to everybody. We got one more round. It's going to go fast. Football, great job tonight. Operating the boat. Nixie can retire stasis. Good job, Nixie. J-Law coming back in. The tank position. Cat was in the DZ. Trigger stays in. Regin stays in. J-Law has 2 halos. It could matter. And we got Moon, Samurai, Kel, and B-Dub. All right, it's going to be a close game, everybody. Teams, bring it home. Been a great, great match so far. It's anybody's game. There's good strategies on both parts. Moonshot, your final move of the night. We've seen the damage of the MIR Bay. We've seen the healing properties. A couple of those players would have been down to 50, 60% if they wouldn't have fallen in their own lake. Got some bombs up there. We got some gold bars. We got some feathers. Moonshot. Going to go Amari to freeze the wall. Going to throw some Torment over to J-Law. So you got Trigger and J-Law both tormented. And Plum Arrow to Trigger. And Moon, what would you like for her not to be able to play? Actually, doesn't matter. No purple effects in the final round. So it hits. She takes damage only. So Trigger taking damage. Going to take her down to 75. Yes, ma'am. It is purple. Trigger, you're up. It's been played that way several times too, and not allowed. That I know. Gonna go Peel Torment. Quarter turn move to Peel the Torment. Gold Blaze to the wall. No Thrill Smoke. M7, you don't get the smoke because of the peel. You do get the blaze. Blaze is going to get rid of the frozen wall. You do get the M7 Elmo loaded, though. All right, M7 Elmo to the wall. Let's see what the second wall looks like. Black, green, and green. 3 blocks for trigger. Samurai, your final move. Gold Rage, Thrill Smoke, S8 Rapture Run. Anything left in the tank? Ron says, wait. Riley she is bringing all the rage. Thrill Smoke, S8 Rapture Gold Rage. And J Law using the prevention. They had one in the bank, one still in the bank to shut it down. All right, we go from Riley over to Rajin. Rajin has Rod out. Rod is going to steal that blue block. All right, Rajin, your move. Rajin, Kel, J-Law, B-Dub, and Cat. And again, it's close. Give Rajin 10 more seconds. Gold Blaze to the Straw Man. Thrill Smoke, M7 Rapture loaded to the wall. Blaze going to spread the flame to 4. And the Rapture is going to go blue block, 50%, red block. Wow. Back-to-back super shots right there. Spread the flame. M7 with a thrill. Take it down 2 blue and a half of a red. All right, Rajin. We kick it over to Kel. Kel, your Nolan was decimated. What do you have in store? All right, we got a challenge on the Gold Blaze. Who is my inventory captain? Can we confirm? All right. No pet for Rajin. All right. No flame spread. Thrill Smoke, M7 Rapture loaded to the wall. Raise in. It's a first warning. I'll allow you to play an alternate pet. In the next 5 seconds. Going to go sender for points. All right, 20 points for Vox. Sender instead. All right, moving on from Raijin to Kel. Kel, your move. Got Kel, J-Law, B-Dub, and Cat. Risky play by Vox early on to shut down the Cyborg. Nobody played the dungeon. Nobody played Temple. We're going to see, did Vox strategy pay off? Or is it going to be too little too late? Kel going to go Bane to their wall. All right, Bane is going to rebuild the 50 red block. It's going to make it a full red block, so Vox has 4 red blocks full. Kel Thrill Smoke, S6 Rapture to the wall. We've seen this. Here's the teardrop. Breaking in this wall from the start. Black, green, and green. 3 blocks for Kel. J-Law. Going to peel the Torment. Got to peel the Torment. Quarter turn move. You have to move in range. Quarter turn move. That's a half turn. Ron, I just had you flying around. And yes, MIR does have a wall. Ron's not in the game, and MIR has a wall. Ron's just sort of floating. Coaching. All right, peel Torment. So, no blue spark, because she has to peel the Torment, she has to move in range. The Grizz is fine. The S8 Lithium is fine. So we're going to Grizz Moon out of the DZ. We're going to keep Moon at 70. The damage he takes plus landing in the water are going to negate each other. The S8 Lithium loaded. Is going to get you Red block. Red block. Double red for the S8 lithium. We're down in the red zone. B-Dub and Rocky in the house. All right, B-Dub and Rocky. Final turn for Team MIR. Thrill Smoke, Arc Spark. Her and Rocky, and it cut off. We'll wait for the second half. Seismic loaded to the wall. Ron hits. All right. Little bit of juice on here. Blue block, blue block, blue block. Touches the red, but takes the red down with the seismic. So blue block from Rocky with the seismic. And then blue block and red, and it finishes off the entire red block. All right. Cat, final move of the night. The floor is yours. Gold Rage, Thrill Smoke, Blue Spark, S8 Lithium. It hits, and it is going to take down the final two red blocks, and it is going to give Cat a gold bar. That might be an important gold bar. And that is 2 complete walls for Team VOX. Yeah, the M7 would have made a big difference. Cat left the DZ. So there are no DZ points. 0-0. No additional halos. Blessings go to VOX, none for MIR. And a flame from the lithium. $50 points for VOX. And the DZ points are 100 for Cat, And Ron and Moonshot will split 50. So Ron with 25, Moon with 25. And we have our fastest game of the Isles, and shockingly, it involved VOX, which, who knew? All right, give me about 5 minutes. Congratulate both teams. Real quick, you can see VOX had 1, 2, 3 63s, MIR 2 50s. All right, we'll be right back. Oh, let me give you guys the blessings too. Sorry. Let me count down the blessings. 7 blessings for VOX. So we take down 7 blocks. And 3 blessings for MIR will take down the final 3 blocks. That's actually pretty big, because MIR was set up pretty well there. That's actually 150 points. So that could be huge. That's MIR's second wall. So the walls don't look quite as bad as they did just a minute ago. Could MIR have pulled this out by blessings? All right. We'll be right back, everybody. All right, everybody, we are back. And again, we had a great one. VOX had a strategy to come in and use the cyborg to shut down, or use the to shut down the cyborg. And we're going to find out if it paid off. So we'll start out with the wall damage. VOX had to change strategies mid-flight. Good wall strategy. Use their preventions wisely. 750 points. MIR only 600. It's rare MIR gets outwalled with a wall game, especially at home. But then you go to the flags, and MIR dominated the flag game. 4 flags, 850 points. Very dominating. And remember, you don't get that bonus in the flags until you get the third one. So VOX only 350. That's a 500-point swing right there, just in the flags. We get to the squid. Squid was even money, 100 to 100. And then it started to turn a little bit. This is where you can see the PCPs and how the individual performance take off. DZ points. Remember, MIR was up by like 500 points? Well, 225 to 0. VOX using the DZ, basically that's like flipping a boss. Then you get to Strawman. Strawman is not what it used to be, but 180 points to 0. So that 400 points completely gone by the DZ and the Strawman. No mind, body, and soul tonight. No kills. Tangs. 189 VOX, 100 MIR. So another 89 points. You can see the pendulum start to swing toward VOX. Then you get to individual performance. 2 senders by Team VOX. That's 40 points. PCP bombs, 25-25. But here's where it really turned. You got a feather for MIR, 25. None for VOX. But gold. We got 2 gold blocks for VOX. That's 100. MIR had 50. Extra points. You've got 20 points with Elmos from VOX. None for MIR. And we get the DZ points, 125 for VOX, 25 for MIR. Tonight was VOX's night, everybody. 2,104 Team VOX, 1,775 Team MIR. VOX coming on the road and getting it done by virtue of shutting down the cyborg. I think that was a huge, huge play. Very risky. And Trigger able to kind of stay there and take the cyborg out of effect. So VOX, great job tonight. MIR, still looking for that first victory, but certainly going to piece it together. This was one of the fastest moving matches. Great job. And certainly we saw tonight the tide turned 2 or 3 different times where kill a boss, flip a boss, go with a different strategy. It is certainly, this season is certainly going to benefit the on the fly moves. So awesome work. And I shall get a little bit of rest. I want to thank both teams, thank the captains tonight for really keeping the game flow going. We got off to a late start tonight, and still the fastest game we've had so far. So I think it's only going to get faster from here. You guys did a great job, and you can see how the strategies are changing little by little. We got a box event tomorrow night. Going to be some awesome wands. Wand plays were big tonight. Certainly there were 2 big wand plays, I think, that kept the game going. Could have been a few more. But I think Wednesday night we got a big game also where we'll see a lot of different types of strategies as well. So thanks, everybody. Have a great night. I think I'm going to go drink some hot tea and get a little bit more rest. Great job tonight, Moonshot, hanging in there for the whole game. Good to see you back. And, it's early in the season. Keep playing hard, everybody, and we'll see all of you guys tomorrow night for another epic box event. It's a whole lot of fun. These are some of the most fun games. And Grant, look, I don't want to take the competitive edge off of anybody, but I got to tell you guys, win or lose, these are fun games. So get better, both teams, play hard, have a good time, because we know by the end of the season it really is about how you play, how you gel, how you mesh, and then really figuring out all the strategies and all the new pets and everything all along the way. Have a great night, everybody. Thoroughly enjoyed it. See ya. Peace.